Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Hello everyone, Luke Rides. So this is the journey back to base in the Junior Supercar, which is the 335. Very cool. Let's head back to base.
It's showtime.
Wow. Hello everyone, Luke Rides. Luke Rides could really do with an automatic. Do that. Yeah.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
So we are making our way back to base. Here at the Luke Rides, and the sat nav has decided that it diffuses to be a sat nav. Oh, we just get on with it, you stupid bastard. Yeah, so we're making our way back to base. Ooh, back to base. Back to base. Guess what? We're going back to base. We're going back to base now. What an adventure motorcycle life has been. It has been epic. It really has been. Oh, use a bit more power and torque, please. Oh, Luke Rice could really do with that ZF gearbox, honestly. Really could do with it, because it just changes gears so quickly and is so seamless. And plus you get an extra gear, funny enough. And it's a very amazing gearbox. It is revered. It really is. It really is a gearbox that is revered. And it's DCT as well. It's a double clutch unit, so always picks the right gears, knows which gear to be in. And you'll go, why does that matter? Well, because changing gears takes energy, and you lose half a second, sometimes to a second, between the gear changes. That's why one of the things you notice is how automatics are getting more and more popular. Actually, you can have a small engine with an auto box and it will be pretty good. You don't need to change gear, which is fascinating, really. Yeah, the 335i is doing great. Grand Tourer, designed to do a lot of miles cross countries if that's what you want to do. But Luke Rides is feeling a bit ill. A bit ill now. Started today on the way to Motorcycle Live, but throat sore, nose blocked, ear, just not good. It's one of the worries when you're around a lot of different people and strangers, is you don't know who they've been near, what bacteria they carry, if they've been ill recently, all that sort of stuff. Got to pace myself. So usually the 335 would be I'm very happy. Well, literally its cruising speed is 80. Oh, people, fucking hell. Oh, don't you fucking try it, you stupid twat. Oh my fucking god. People. Seriously. Stupid bastards. What what people forget is that on slip roads, it's not your right of way. Gotta remember that it's not your right of way. So if you are not clear, you don't enter the road you're trying to enter. That's against the highway code. But funny enough, people do forget that. They really do, because they are just asses. You know? Funny enough, it's that Honda right there. So yeah, we just want to cruise, and that's also one of the joys of having a big engine and turbocharged engine. You see how we just were able to accelerate while cruise control is enabled to get out of that situation. Because being blocked by that car in the right lane, it's like, wow. Motorcycle Live was amazing. It was like church. It was really special. Every part of it. Me and the latest ZX10 Superbikes, the C900 RS SE version, H2, ZH2 SE, Ducati's BMW. BMW makes interesting adjustments to the funny enough, it was called the R90, but BMW have now changed that to R1290. You imagine that, trying to say what your BMW is to a stranger. It's the BMW R1290. And they'd be like, huh? Like, what is it? Because usually
strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
when you are say a name of a motorcycle, usually the numbers give you an idea. Oh, I'm running hell. This isn't good. The numbers give you an idea of the engine capacity. And what that means is that you make it very clear. I'll give the person an idea of what the motorcycle is. But then if you have a motorcycle with a huge amount of numbers that are cross with words that cross each other, you'd be like, what? Huh? You'd be like, what? You'd be like, huh? You'd be like, what the fuck you doing? So yeah, but it's going to be next year before there's another motorcycle live. Hopefully. Luke Rides would have at least gone on one holiday with my amazing dad. You finish overtaking? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Because Luke Rides, I need to get used to what it's like to travel on aircraft. And what it's like going through passport control. Look at this asshole in a Honda 2-litre thing. You can tell he was absolutely gunning up with that 2-litre. He was absolutely gunning it. You'll go, what do you mean by that? Well, he definitely had his foot to the floor, and he definitely was at high revs, because a 2-litre does not just overtake like that. And it took him a while to gain before he went for the overtake. But hey, he's got a private reg, so clearly he thinks he's the bee's knees. So, Luke Wright loves private roaches. I mean, it's an important part of your personality or who you are, but there are private plates really don't make any sense at all. That's where I know private plate is stupid. It doesn't make sense. Because it makes sense to you, but if the other person reading it doesn't understand what it means, then it's pretty confusing. Very confusing, to be honest. It's like when you have the money to, because don't think private plates are free, because they're not. You have to buy them. You have to pay for them. So here's an example. A private plate from the DVLA start from £250 upwards. So when you have the money that you can afford to have a private plate, and then and the person on the outside reads it doesn't make any sense. It's like, why did you put no thought into it? Like, you didn't think about the private plate. You only thought about the private plate from your perspective, and yet you have that money that some people would jump over a bridge for. You know, there are some people who don't have that money, and they're working really hard, and they don't have that money. They can't afford to have a private plate. So to have a private plate that doesn't make sense, it's just a slap of disrespect to all the people that are working and trying to survive that can't afford a private plate. You know, it's like, you're gonna buy one, put some thought into it. Like, think about how it reads, and show some intelligence, show that you have actually thought about it. Like Luke Wright has a private plate on this BMW. But you read it and it says something. It's not just a private plate. It says something. And you read it and go, oh. And it kind of blends in. Like, it kind of blends in as well. Luke Wright would have preferred, like, private plate where it doesn't blend in as much, but I don't know. Got to keep that private plate forever now. Because that's also a mistake. If you have a private plate, keep it. Because if you sell the car with that private plate, you no longer can ever have that private plate ever again. And one day, maybe not, but there might be one day, one chance where you go and buy whatever is your next car, and all of a sudden your brain has gone, the old private plate I had, that would have been a good private plate, or I would love to have that private plate, but you can't have it because you don't own that plate anymore. You don't have the rights to it. So Luke Wright has learned, if you're ever going to sell anything, motorcycle or car, then always don't sell a car or a motorcycle without deregistering your private plate and saving it, or at least it's in your name, or at least you have the rights. You can sell it if you want to, but keep it. That's Luke Wright's advice, so that's from experience. Because there was a private plate that he once had on a funny enough to carry Super Naked that he no longer has anymore, and he does wonder that plate would have actually been useful to have kept it. But hey, the weather's not good, so we just keep concentrating and listen to some music and keep on driving. Well, are you ready here at Luke Wright for a very complicated thing that's going on here at the moment. So, we're now coming past Bristol. We're now going past Bristol. We are now on our way through Bristol here at Luke Road, which is a midpoint between base and home. So pretty important. It is a 50 limit, so we can't be going any faster than this. Yeah, Bristol is a huge city. It's also got major dockyards, so it's got a lot going on, and it's a pretty important hub for commercial work, like cargo ships coming here to offload cargo, and celebrities sometimes come here if they're doing some sort of live show. They often do come out here, which is pretty good. So we're just waiting now to go over the gantry, and then we will start increasing our speed. Good governor. It's also the home to BMW Motorrad, so that's very true. So that's very important. So there's that, and that's just a pretty important hub. So any traffic through the southwest often comes through Bristol. Bristol also has its own airport, so that has links to many different areas. Say you're going on a holiday, you've worked hard, you've saved up, you want to go on holiday. Bristol is maybe one of those airports that you'll be taking, because it just has a better access to a lot of traffic. So a lot of cities in Europe, and a lot further away. Really, so it's a pretty important junction point, and it's always nice if you're going on an adventure to have the time to pop into BMW Motorrad. It's always really nice to be able to pop in, because it's the experience of BMW Motorrad. So an example is when you go into BMW Motorrad, sometimes you get offered free coffee, which is really good, or free tea. Sometimes you're even offered a cold drink for no cost.
Excellent!
And you think to yourself, that's costing BMW Motorrad coffee, tea, bottles of water, and a refrigerator for water, because they refrigerate it for you. And there's a lot of nice things like that, really. So yeah. And then on the right hand side we'll be coming up to the Avon docks. But we're going to go for an overtake, which just hasn't worked down very well. And then it's over there where all the lights are. And there's Avon docks. Massive amount of commercial traffic goes through here. And also what goes through here is new cars. So when it's not dark like this, there are massive car parks, like massive car parks back there with an absolute host of new cars just sitting there. which is quite interesting. And then we'll be allocated to different airports, different dealerships or motorcycle dealers. It's often what happens, and that's one of the things that the Avon Docks does. It's really important. So yeah, we get past Bristol, and we'll get to one more point. Really haven't overtaken this truck. Licorice just wants to cruise, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Let's keep on driving. This is it. We are now are getting closer to base, and we've hit a milestone as well, which is really good. And what a day! What a day! What a day! Just what a day! Honestly, it's been such a mega day. Such a mega day. Mega. Really nice. You know, we done half a day with this magnificent train sets, all different sizes and different layouts, different train stations and different trains in different sizes. So really epic. It was fascinating to watch the trains, to see the trains, the wheels moving around, the pistons on the train, the detail, the little rods where the piston is that turns the wheels. Wow. And some of them were really large, like really large sizes, so it's like its own world. And there's something special where you can actually see a train. You know, you can actually see a train, even it's not the real train, but you will love it. And watching work and what it takes to produce power and torque, and the industrialness of it all, and how big everything is. But not only trains, but also not only trains, but also I can't think. So tired. And I'm ill. Singing at work, and then the rest of the afternoon, Motorcycle Live, and wow. It's the only words big Crimes can think of. Wow, diddy wow, diddy wow, diddy wow. Touching a ZX-10R Superbike, RR version. It's really wheel, Superbike wheels. The Brembos, just works on. What just absolute art. Just stunning piece of Superbike, race bike, and then seeing all the different models and all the types. And you know, to think there is a motorcycle for everybody. No matter what you're into, if you just want a naked bike or fat bike, or like a quite a powerful naked, or if you want a super naked, or a super sport, or just a tourer, you know, there's everything there for you. But also what we saw was the amount of Euro 5 going on. The amount of non-removable baffles was very sad and scary.
You're goddamn right.
Oh, what? You know, not being allowed to take a baffle exhaust system. Not having that choice. You know? And yeah, some people will say, well, motorcycles are too noisy. Go screw yourself. I might know. It's the whole that a baffle is taking away the choice, because you can put the baffle back in. You know, that's the thing, you can put the baffle back in. But the fact that you're not allowed to take it out is the worst part, is the kicker, is the killer. Because be allowed to hear the natural noise of a motorcycle. Like, we should have the choice to do that. But no, that choice is very much being taken away from us. And to actually take out the baffle now is a huge job. Literally now, the Acropovic N-Can is, if it's not for a ZX10 Superbike or for a ZH2 Super Debut, you literally have to drill out the rivets around the carbon end of the can. You have to drill out the rubber, the rivets around the band so carefully and know what you're doing. And you need to have spare rivets of the same quality ready to go. So you've got to drill out the rivets, and then you've got to remove the band, and then you've got to wiggle out the carbon shroud, which is factory, so it's not meant to be taken out. It really isn't. It's not meant to be taken out at all. It's not. So it'll fight you all the way. And so you got to do that, and then the crows are so tired he can't judge distances very well anymore. Don't think we're gaining. Oh no, we are gaining, just very slowly, it seems. So yeah, there's that whole baffle situation. That is, are we going to overtake eventually? Yeah, we are eventually, which is a big problem, because when you think to yourself, Acropovic are the daddies, they're the top of the tree, top dog, top super quality, you know, there is nothing above an Acropovic. There is nothing above an Acropovic. And you can't take the baffle out of your Acropovic. And at that price point as well. You know, at that price point of, you'd imagine, okay, so Acropovic N-Can, right, I'm gonna have Acropovic N-Can. Yeah, prepare to stump up £600 if you're lucky, and don't have a removable baffle for your super expensive Acropovic. You know, you could have gone over, you could have chosen any other brand and it would have been cheaper, but you chose the best, and you're not allowed to remove the baffle. How horrible is that? Not having the right to do that. You'll go, oh well, it's making motorcycles quieter. Yes. less less bad for neighbours. Well, yeah, that is true, but we should still have the right. We should still have the right to choose. I was like saying, hey, would you like a cake? Oh, by the way, there's a special ingredient. We pick an odd cake. We put an odd cake in the middle that makes it especially tasty. By the way, you're not allowed to eat that in the middle of it. How would you feel? How would you feel? Because of a stupid new law enforced by the government, you'd feel pretty livid. You'd be like, but I want to eat the whole cake. Well, I have the choice to eat all the cake. Nope, not allowed to. Nope. You can't eat the middle of it. You can't. It's raw. It's the law. It's the law. As Dredd would say. It's the law. I knew you'd say that. It's always funny when it does that. I knew you'd say that. Court adjourned. Original Judge Dredd always had really good lines. And then they make the modern version and it's like not they did try hard, but they just didn't have the character of the first Dredd. Just pretty action packed, and the modern Judge Dredd was actually quite expensive to make as well. Yeah, well, thanks for watching. Everybody, take care, and we'll start to end here. Thanks for watching, everybody, at Luke Rides, and yeah, a long journey, but the BMW makes it very, very easy to do a lot of distance.
The little rascal has spirit. Has what?
This is the end of the trail for me.
Thank you.
Thank you, kid.
Nice coffee cup. Oh no.